Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a journal with the Gratitude Journal printable from Papercraft Secrets, and I'll put the link below. I know I've shown a similar journal before with the Shabby Chic printable, but I know that that kind of thing is not everybody's cup of tea. So I'm going to make a journal this time using the Gratitude Journal printable. I'm not going to be making a Gratitude Journal as such because, again, that's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm just going to show you how to make a journal for those people who like to have these sort of kind of different papers. Excuse me a minute, I've got something in the back of my throat. I need a drink. Excuse me. So with it's going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm just going to fold my cardstock in half. Again, this would be a great present for somebody for Christmas. Christmas is going to be coming up very shortly, and if you make a start now, you'll have some gifts for people ready to go. Like if you've got might want to give it to your child's teacher or somebody that's you want to say thank you to, for yourself, for your family members. That's whatever. If you're not doing a journal, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it can be used as a planner. It can be used as a cup of tea. That's the third time I've said that word now, sorry. So it can be used as a planner. It doesn't have to be a journal as such. It can just be keep things in there that are special for the day. So I'm just going to glue that down. I feel like I'm losing my voice all the time. Every time I talk, I just feel like my voice isn't there. I just checked this about a minute ago to see if it was running, and it was, and then all of a sudden as soon as I put the camera on, it decides not to work. It's working now, it's good. I'm just going to do one side for now, and then the other side. And I will trim that up too so that it fits. So it's just a bit of a border around the edges like I did last time. Just need a bit of an edge. Just trying to work out where to cut it. So look, about there maybe. Make sure it's straight on the side as well. It's probably too much. It is too much. A bit more okay. Hard to see with this guide rail in the way how much to cut off. Still too much. Let's go there. About there. Let's see if hopefully it won't cut everything if I'm not supposed to. Third time lucky. Yes, that's better. Okay. You wouldn't think that was a cut, would it? Really, it's just doesn't look straight. Excuse me a minute. That's better. So with the inside, I'm just going to fold the papers like I did with the Shabby Chic one. This is called a tall skinny journal, mainly because the papers are running vertically and not horizontally, because if they were running horizontally you could make a journal going the other way. like for instance, these could be a page and you can make a journal that way, so not quite so long. So I did print off some of these more than once. That's the good thing about printables. You can use the what you buy more than once. I'm just going to fold it back the other way. If you wanted to, you could glue that side and that side together to create sort of like a back-to-back if you wanted to. Or if you're smart and clever, you could just print it off print it off the right way around, which I just don't know how to do that, so not very helpful, is it really? Just going to put this in the middle, the heart one, and find the middle, there, like that. We've got a rainbow, star, rainbow, heart, so we need, is there a star there? There is a star there, so another one of these big rainbows maybe going the other way. Oh no, just keep going back, keep going the same way. So it's just the one side that's blank. So they see like blank colour, blank. That's blank because the middle, because I like to have the middle with something pretty showing. So that's why I've chosen that one. So I'm just going to go, after I've folded it that way, that one, I'm going to fold it just to be contrary. That way. And I might keep this one for pockets and things. So how many pages have I got? Because you could print off more if you wanted to, or just add plain paper in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one's 7. So if you wanted to, like I said, you could just print it off so that keep printing so you've got more than that, or just put plain paper in between. And it just needs to be trimmed so that it all fits inside the cover. See how it's sticking out from the cover? I don't know how people do it so it doesn't stick out of the cover. I must be doing something wrong. Never seem to stay inside the cover. I watch other people on YouTube doing it and they just seem to be, oh, that's fun. That's because I just scrunch it up a bit by folding it properly. Okay. So what are we going to do on the outside? So we can have, oh sorry, then you've got this really lovely sort of colouring in sheets. So I'm thinking of putting them sort of like they're so they can be made into that way, so they can be used. Could just do if I stuck those two together, it wouldn't work. Be too wide. So I'll probably need some plain paper so I could make it less. Show you what I mean. Just going to have a bit of a measure here, approximation. I want to keep this inside my cover, so I'm just going to fold it there, and then what you could do is stick it there so it's like what they call a flip out. So you could do that, or you could just cut another bit of paper so you've got it. So look, I can show you. So you've got it there in the middle like that, and then you could have a little bit there, just enough to cover the handle. Just leave it like that. Leave it like that. It's okay to have a short sew. That with journals, it doesn't make a difference. It does make a difference if they're all the same size. But I quite like the idea of a flip out as well. So anyway, I'm going to cut this into two and a half, two. So look, the pockets. 2 is here, so enough. Just sort of pockets to make things with. I don't think it's going to be wide enough somehow. No, it's not okay. It's alright, use it for something else. Make it 3. That's inches, sorry. I should have said 3 inches. So let's just stick this one in. This one here. Like I said, make it. What a flip out is if you stick that down, that flips up and open, so that the person can still take it out and use it. So let's do that. And then they can still write on that side as well to keep it, I could just flip it totally, no, with the side, okay, don't confusing. So just gluing this. I hope this video finds you well. Just lately I feel like my voice is sort of changing and seems to be always forever. Not wholly there. I feel like I've got sort of stuff preventing me from talking properly. Excuse me a minute. See, that helps, sorry. No, not really. And then with the other one, you could just do the same on the other side, or we should just... What side did I stick that one on? Well, you've seen me do one, you don't want to see me do another, surely. So with the pockets, I think I showed you how to do a pocket before, where you just, because it's quite wide, I'm going to fold it in half. Fold in half, just measuring I was to see if half's enough. In fact, half is going to be too much, so just need to be trimmed a little bit. Just a smidgen. And then I'm going to use my little hole puncher to create a little, what they call a notch. If you don't have one of these, you can use a circle, something circular to trace around, like, you know, like a tape. Use the inside of your tape, or something smaller. Sometimes it doesn't. This set doesn't always work with photocopied paper. It did this time. That's good. So I'm just going to do a few of those and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've done the pockets where and I've done the flip outs because they flip out like that with the colouring in sheets. And the pockets I wrapped, because they were so long I could wrap them around the page. This is we call an up tuck, that one, and there's the other pocket down there. so she sort of balances things out so not everything's congregated down the bottom. And there's the other colouring in sheet, another flip out. So what we're going to do now is the decoration of the page, and I'm going to use this frame, and I'm going to use it upside down. You might think, why? Well, because I think it sort of gives a bit more interest to what I'm doing at the front cover. So it goes that way, like that. And this one's going to go like that. And I didn't know how else to cut the sun out except for around the rays without wrecking them off, but I might see if I can do a bit better than that before I stick everything down. Just going to show you what it's going to look like before I stick. Oh, everything's not, that's better. Like that. Then have a butterfly here. It says follow your dreams. And I was thinking of using one of these flowers, these black and white flowers, but I don't know if it's a bit much because it's a bit strong for the design, or even use it behind a flower to pick up that black that's there, and then use the flower down here where the butterfly is. What do you reckon? I actually quite like that. That might be a bit busy. Could do it up there on the edge, just make it sort of a bit balanced. I'll think about it. So anyway, I'm going to cut them out a little bit better and going to stick them down and think about cutting out that sun a bit more. I'll have to think about it. So I'm going to leave you here today, and I'll show you what I'm up to for the next video. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye.